Before I proceed with this video, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you, so if you're to scroll down and take a look in the description, you will see I have provided chapters. So if you only care about the likes of all the collection continuations, or for example, you maybe only care about the likes of all the clothing and armour skins, just scroll down, take a look, it's all provided. If you wish to skip ahead, the options available to you. And with that, good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the Rust Workshop skin checks. I'm going to jump straight in. We've got 105 skins to take a look at today. If you want to get a link to the collection, look in the description, it's always on top. If you want to go through all of these skins in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you want to sit back and relax and listen to Hedge as he yaps about all these skins and tries to identify all of the collection continuations, we're going to jump straight in. Let's get started with deployables. Let's get started with a batch of rug skins. So, what do we have right here? This is Domch and Risato's pallet rug. I mean, it's probably not the most comfortable rug skin on your feet, but oh, splinters, ow. Certainly a creative option. Now, not only can you put it on the floor, but you can also put it on the windows. Interesting, very interesting. So we'll treat this skin as like the perfect example. Basically, with every single skin that we're going to look at and talk about today, I will suggest to you the idea of potentially showing your support, aka, if you like the skin, consider voting yes or no. You get the idea. Now, if you really happen to like a skin, why not offer some nice kind words? Oh, there you go, perfect example, there you go. Keep those skin creators nice and motivated, keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. However, if you don't happen to like a skin for a particular reason, why not offer some constructive feedback? Be nice, concise, and straight to the point, try and help them out. Yeah, maybe they might not get their skin accepted. So, if they were to look at feedback and they see what you wrote, maybe they incorporate that into a version 2, or a version 3 or 4 or 5, 6, you get the idea. And maybe that eventually gets accepted. Oh, cool, so you help them out. You get the idea. Awesome. So, with that, I will sit here and say, best of luck to the likes of you two. I love your references. Let's see how that turns out. But you do have competition, yes you do, because we have the Domino rug right here in front of us. Produced by WetQA, Freddy and Krueger. We have a very strange looking rug, but a very creative one, I will sit there and say that. It also comes in 2 versions with black dominoes. So how many people here still play dominoes? I don't think that many people do anymore, but hey, it's still a very creative and fun looking idea for a skin. So, of course, if you happen to like it, you know what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you three. Now let's move on to the likes of some Furnace skins. Oh, here we go. Right, so he's scary to me. He's going to eat you. Well, no. So at night time, he gets a little bit more scarier because his eyes stand out. I saw this on Monday. With every Monday, I'm on stream. We're looking at the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions, and I picked this out on my special little short video to showcase certain skins that have been submitted. Look at my YouTube, you will see them, and you're already on it, but yeah, look at my recent short videos. And 1JM34633 made a very scary looking chef. Whilst it looks kind of cute during the day, not so much at night. So, yeah, if you're a fan of that, you know what to do. And I'm going to quickly put them away. I will sit here and say we do have other skins that have been produced for Furnaces this week. Here we have the likes of the Firmament version 2 Furnace, looking quite nice. Very nice style at night time, stands out quite nicely. Bright pink and purple. Do you like it? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Chris. So here we have the likes of the Ultramarine Furnace. It is the first collection continuation for this video, looking nice and stylish like all the previous deployables, but something happened recently. We didn't get another acceptance, oh no, oh dear, but let's just quickly remind everyone, we did have 4 deployable skins accepted in a row consecutively, so it's not like it's hurting, but to our surprise, sort of, immediately the sheet on the door and the garage door went down in price. I did kind of predict this, kind of not surprised. And I will sit here and say this, it's unfortunate we didn't see the likes of the sheet metal double door being accepted for the most recent Rust door, but who knows, maybe it gets accepted in the next one, or the one after that, or the one after that, who knows. But we also happen to have a Furnace now. So we would question, okay, so if we were to see either of these skins being accepted, would these go back up again? I don't think so, to be honest. Why? Why'd you say that? Please say nice things. So basically, it's September now, kids are going back to school, less people playing the game. We're going to go through bad times. This is the worst bad times. Oh, don't say that, but listen. It's expected that most skins are going to drop off to their new lowest points around October time. And, well, if you've got quite a lot of Steam Wallet, that means you can jump in and pick up a lot of cheap pickups. And, of course, once we go through the good times again, January 2025 or the summer of 2025, you get the idea. That's the perfect time to sell. So whilst we still might see these bump up a little bit in terms of interest and potential prices and whatnot, I don't think it's going to be as big as what we've seen somewhat recently, or more specifically with the initial like continuations that appeared for the original skins that came out. What I'm saying is, I don't expect to be making tons of profit. However, I will talk about this in regards to long term. When we see this collection, potentially in a month's time, yeah, it might all be slightly in the negative. Quite unfortunate. But January 2025, the summer 2025, if we see a few more acceptances and whatnot, a bigger deployable collection, I can't help but assume that will easily turn around and end up very nicely in the positive and be a nice little long-term investment. So as I said, as I insinuated, October time might be the time to jump in. It's up to you. But in terms of investing now, the likes of a furnace skin, not really. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I have picked up a few skins here and there with buy orders, but I will sit here and say the nice, calm, blue vibes that I see there, I welcome it. I think a lot of people appreciate it, and I think it will work out much better in the future. We shall see. Giba, it's nice to see that you are committing to this and, you know, keep putting out nice skins and whatnot. I mean, hey, we do potentially have a complete the sets on the horizon. Maybe we see one of these Ultramarine skins being accepted there. I wouldn't be surprised. We do tend to get a lot of earlier skins being accepted for the likes of those. And Giba, please tell me if I'm saying your name correctly. So guys, if you like it, by all means, show your support. But I'm not going to jump in and like invest into it. I will just stick with the borders that I have. And yeah, cool, you get the idea. So best of luck. And yeah, that's it. So moving on, next up, what do we have? We happen to have the likes of sleeping bags. Yes, we have some stuffed bell peppers. That's looking nice and spicy. Oh yes. But wouldn't that make it very difficult to go to sleep? I'm just asking, Mr. McQuarrie. But hey, cute idea, very creative. Let's see what becomes of that. But you do have competition. We have a very cool looking cactus sleeping bag. Guys, he's cool. He has a hat and sunglasses. So yeah, cute idea. Mr. Robstar, I've got to sit here and say I did not expect this. I did not expect the likes of this to be made from the likes of you. I was expecting more military, but no, we've got a cute, silly cactus idea. Hey, if that gets accepted, I definitely want to see more skins. Oh, a sheepman or double, but with 2 cactuses. So anyway, no, maybe like a full group of them or whatever. All right, whatever. So if you like it, if you're a fan, you know what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Robstar. That's a very cute idea. And you know what? I will bring this up. We never did see that grass sleeping bag being accepted. Maybe this is a green enough to fulfill your dreams. We shall see. Right then, so now we can move on to the likes of small boxes. What do we have here? Quite a lot, and collection continuations. So, what do I have right here in front of me? Well, that happens to be the likes of a matchstick box. It's flammable. Don't play with matches, children. It could cause problems. So this is produced by the likes of Vase and Lynx. Cute, straightforward idea. Let's see what becomes of this. But you do have competition, guys. We happen to have the likes of the Dark Beauty small box. Looking pretty interesting. Nice looking design. But of course we also happen to have the cool looking glow in the dark version as well. So if you think that looks cool, consider showing some support. But that also happens to be in a bit of a pickle because we also happen to have more collection continuations. We have an Adobe Small Box. Now this of course is a continuation from the recent Furnace skin, so let's just go back to the likes of August 1st and let's scroll down. So unfortunately that's down by 50%. Oh, what happened? Well, these Adobe deployable skins that we've seen in the past haven't really been holding up very well. It's a bit unfortunate. It only goes well with one building skin. And I know Adobe sold reasonably well. People still use it and whatnot. Clearly it wasn't enough to, you know, keep that up. Oh wow, there really isn't that much there, is there? Ooh. And you might sit there and say, but surely with a new deployable skin, it could, you know, help that out and boost it up a bit. Sorry. Like, there was a bit of a thing with this. Like, when it lights up, it doesn't even have like a pattern or anything that stands out. No emission layer. Yeah, I mean, it got accepted, so, you know, you did something right there, Mr. Who made this? Let me just remind myself. Mr. WAGAN, yeah. But, I don't think I'm going to jump onto that. I could also bring up the likes of all the other Adobe skins. So, Adobe, what do I see? Come on, show me, show me, show me. Right. So that's about 70 cents. That's about 60 cents. That's about 50 cents. That's sitting there about $1.30. That actually got bought out. I'll talk about that in a second. And that's kind of sitting there about 70 cents. All of the deployables kind of went a little bit awry. Now, the sheet metal door, that got, like, pumped recently. So if you're going to sit there and say, oh, surely this one's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's just, it was a pump. Like, it just randomly just went... Yeah. After a very long time of doing hardly anything. Yeah. So we'll see what becomes of that. And if you happen to own any of these, keep your eyes open. So, point is, I don't think I'll be investing into the likes of any other Adobe deployable skins. I should also point out, Adobe skins are made by like 3 different people. They're not actually all one collection. So that only makes it even weirder. Yep. So, yeah, regardless. If you like it, if you like the design, if you own the Adobe building skin, surely you'd appreciate this, or consider showing some support. Best of luck to you, Mr. WAGN. But you do have competition, because we also happen to have the likes of a potentially, maybe, possibly, another supplementary small storage collection. What do you mean? Well, you know, we did kind of recently have the resurgence of the Neon Storage Collection with this very random acceptance of the small fuel storage. Remember that? Do you remember that right there? And then that set off a whole reaction of many more. Right then, so clearly Mr. Lottie and Ebu must have noticed, because if you can't fully remember, we used to get like one storage collection every year. Ever since we had the likes of Neon storages, after that it was Scientific storages, and then after that it was Graffiti storages. Now that stopped, what was it, like at the end of 2022, or was it 2023? No, it's 2022. Yep, it was definitely 2022. Sorry. But yeah, this actually turned out quite alright, because with no other storage collection coming out after this, and I'm talking with regards to large boxes, this has done very well for itself, as you can clearly see. So, with that happening there, has it risen up in price as time has gone on to a very nice point, much like Neon Storage's? Well, I mean, it hasn't reached up to Neon Storage's prices, but it's done very well for itself. We are going to sit here and question now, if the small box were to be accepted and trigger potentially another supplementary small box collection, would the large boxes end up spiking, going up to even higher prices potentially? I don't think that's going to happen as much as you think it would. Okay, how to explain this further? In the long term, it would definitely help it out. But as I've already said a little bit earlier, we're about to enter the likes of September, October, November, the autumn fall seasonal dip. These skins here, whilst they appear to be selling at reasonable prices, they actually peaked in price like about a month or so ago. They've been going down in price. Now, okay, yeah, more skins would definitely help it out. But when if it were to happen, let's say during the likes of September and October, however, a lot of people won't be playing as much during the likes of these next few months. So by default, yeah, the small boxes would work out quite nicely. But to invest into these large boxes, well, I mean, if people want a storage collection, do they look at the likes of Graffiti storages, or do they just look at the likes of Neon? Well, one's much more affordable. And potentially during the likes of January 2025, or, you know, the summer 2025, these end up rising a lot more so, because it ends up as a bigger collection. Because I don't think we'll just see one small box being accepted. I'm pretty sure we'd see a group of them afterwards. Who knows? We shall see. Lottie, Ebu, I look forward to it. But if you're going to sit there and ask, should I invest into this? I mean, if you want to pick them up for their potential cheapest prices, or at least the cheapest prices of 2024, then yeah, by all means, grab some for yourselves. But I wouldn't, like, mortgage your house. No. But what I will sit here and say is, as I said, I truly believe we'll end up seeing quite a lot more of these small boxes. What would you like to see being made next? You could go to the actual Graffiti storage collection page, go to the comments and offer some ideas, because, hey, you never know. Maybe we could finally get a fuel storage, you know, or a spare car parts storage. You get the idea. You can offer ideas. Diving kit, that's one. Yeah, that was some ideas that were passed over to me when we're looking at the likes of the Neon small boxes. So regardless, guys, best of luck to the likes of you two. And yeah, let's see if we do end up with a Graffiti small box collection. Let's move on. Right then, now we have large boxes to take a look at. Alright, here we go. What do we have here? We happen to have quite a lot of large boxes. First up, we have the likes of the Welcome Zone coffee, produced by Pisayo. Was it just Sayo? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's a fairly cool looking design. If you like coffee, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to likes of you. Best of luck to likes of you, sir. I can speak. Next up, we have the likes of the Wasp Swarm Large Wood Box, produced by Mr. Icona, looking quite menacing. He's trying to produce this Wasp Swarm collection. It's pretty out there. It's pretty wild. Do you like that? Are you a fan? Well, you know, consider expressing yourself. Consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Icona. But you do have competition. Next up, we happen to have the likes of the Full Moon Large Wood Box, produced by Mnemonic Man. It glows. It's quite serene, calming to look at. Very nice and colourful. Best of luck to the likes of you, sir, but of course you do happen to have competition. We happen to have the likes of the Luxury Marble Chest produced by Kurama Project. Get a good look at that. The glow in the dark. The standard daytime. Yes, looking very nice. Looking very cool. So, yeah, if you like that, you know what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you, sir. But, of course, there's even more. Yes, it doesn't stop. Lots of storages this week. Lots and lots and lots of storages this week. Get a good look at the likes of that. Looking very nice. Looking very cool. And if you've seen the likes of my special short video where I showcase a bunch of skins, when you kind of like move around, the weird like glass bit here kind of looks like a hypnotic spinning like design. That looks cool. But yeah, let's see what becomes of this. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Voodoo. But for last, we happen to have a collection continuation with only one picture. Cavinci, help me out here. Right, so it's the return of the Constellations collection. Let's go remind everybody of what that is. Okay, so Constellations, I can spell that word. Yes, I can. Right, so I get the feeling Mr. Cavinci's decided to put out another Constellation skin around now because last year he happened to get his small box being accepted for complete the sets. Very, very cunning, good sir. Right, so we have 4 deployables here, and unfortunately that's down, and that's down. Bit awkward, but yeah. Mr. Cavinci has certainly tried a lot in trying to get his Constellations collection brewing and working out ever so nicely. However, Face Punch just hasn't accepted that much. Yeah. So don't assume he didn't try. Oh, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Many skins were produced. Just, yeah, Face Punch didn't bite, unfortunately. So you're going to probably sit there and ask, okay, so if this large box were to be accepted, would we potentially see any of these skins by command, spike and price? Yeah, I think it's already down pretty bad, unfortunately. I will sit here and say this. I wouldn't be surprised if it hardly changes. Yeah. It's not looking good in terms of prices at the moment. I know. But, hey, if you're desperately wanting to see the resurgence of this collection, something like what happened to the likes of the Quarantine collection just a couple of weeks back and whatnot, then yeah, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Cavinci. If we do see a lot more deployable skins being accepted, I would definitely think of going back and investing into the likes of those other deployables. I already own a bunch though through builders, so I'm just going to sit there and say that. Best of luck to you, sir. Right then, let's now scroll down and take a look at many sheet metal doors. We have a lot of sheet metal doors. And then garage doors. Cool. So last week I brought your attention Zedskipper and Dark Schneider's cool-looking sheet metal double door. This week they knocked down one, now we only have one door. I'm on to you. But hey, still, the design looks very nice. Lovely aesthetic. The very impressive looking golden dragon right there. Where's the door handle? How'd you get in? It slides, you fool. So, splendid looking skin. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's see how that turns out. But there's a lot of competition for sheet metal doors this week. Here we have the likes of Rotten Man's Crash Cargo sheet metal door. And yeah, what happened to it? Where's it going? I do like the design of the water with the bump map there. That looks nice. Good job there, Mr. Rotten Man. Crash Cargo, do you like it? Yes, it does glow in the dark. Get a good look at that. And yeah, very nice. Best of luck to you, sir. But there's definitely more competition where that came from. Here we have the Mechanism sheet metal door produced by Zverand. Get a good look at that. All the cogs to keep the system going. Does it glow? I don't believe so. No, it doesn't glow. So, cool idea. Let's see what becomes of that, good sir. Splendid looking skin. Best of luck to you, Mr. Zverand. Next up, here we have the Antique Mirror sheet metal door produced by Mad Polly. I don't believe it glows. Let's just quickly double check. No, doesn't appear to. No mention of it, but still, cool looking smashed mirror design. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mad Polly. And then next up here we have the Construction Zone sheet metal door produced by Andre and Apple Pie. Yep, lots of signs. It's warning you, slow down. Right, yep, cool looking design. Very nice, very nice. Next up, what do we have over here? Wait, is that inviting me in? Falco, or Falk, with his neon entrance sheet metal door, looking very nice. RGB glow. Do you like that? Is that something you'd like to see? Well, you know exactly what you might want to do. So that happened to be the last non-collection continuation sheet metal door. For next, we have the Chalk Menace sheet metal door version 3. This is the standard design with the, the minigun guy. Are you allowed in? Spin. We'll see about that. And then, of course, we have the glow-in-the-dark version right here. So, Chalk Menace, how are you currently holding up? If I can recall, we had like a wooden door. And what was the other skin? Large box, that was it. Chalk Menace, show yourself. And yeah, they're not exactly holding up very well. Wooden door, okay, we understand that. Large box, well, there has been quite a lot of large box skins so far this year. But could we potentially see more? Mr. Yeah has certainly tried. But, yeah, hasn't had an acceptance, unfortunately. But, hey, he's returned to it. He's given it another shot. Do you like? Are you a fan? Consider showing your support. But in terms of, do I want to invest into these? I've already picked up a bunch of the large boxes for a cheaper price. In terms of the wooden door, I'm good. I don't expect the wooden door to change much. But, hey, if we do see a lot more acceptances all of a sudden, I'd definitely welcome it. It's a cool-looking design, good sir. Let's see what becomes of it. But in terms of investing now, I'm going to take a step back. So, best of luck once again. Let's see how this turns out. And now, let's delve into the likes of garage doors. What's going on here? Well, that's the... oh, this is the references for what is the punched plate garage door produced by Gentle Beast. Look at that. Looking quite cool. I like the design. As you peer away, you might notice that this is actually in reference to one of the main promotional art pieces. You know, the guy in the hazmat standing like somewhat menacing with his gun. Yeah, obviously you can see what this is. Pretty cool design there, Mr. Gentle Beast. Let's see what becomes of this. Right, but you certainly have quite a lot of competition. Yes, yes, yes. For we have compost storage. NORSEMAN, Mr. Lifter. What's behind here? You don't want to know. So we can clearly see it's a reference to obviously what's already in the game, so very nice to see. Cute, cute, cute. Does it glow? I don't believe so. So best of luck to the likes of you two, but I assure you there's a lot more garage doors. A lot more garage doors. So there's quite a lot of competition for a spot in the Rust stores. Right, let's go over to here and take a look at the mystery garage door. We just saw a very questionable garage door just a second ago. I don't want to know what's behind this one. I'm getting scared with all of these skins. Fresh, you're going to tell me, quickly tell me, just send a message. I need to know, I want to know. Right, regardless, do you want the mystery garage door? You could buy it and try and see what's behind it, or maybe lose money, I don't know. Regardless, if you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Fresh. Next up here we have the Fight Club garage door produced by RAF, Mr. Raf. Get a good look at that. Looking very nice. Once you enter, there is no escape. Best of luck, good sir. But next up, what do we have? It is the water treatment door produced by Jessin. Looking very nice. Looking very cool. Not exactly the most flashiest looking skin, but you know what? Much more grounded designs do get appreciated by people who don't care for those flashy, super colourful looking reflective skins. So it's nice to see Mr. Jessin catering to everybody's potential tastes. So very nice to see. But next up, what's competing with you? Oh, it just so happens to be 3 different coloured versions of a thing. Right, so yeah, just to quickly point this out, Danielson has produced 3 different versions. This is okay. Why is it okay? Because it's still technically the same skin, but it's just a different colour. If you're a skin creator, you're allowed to have potentially up to 3 different versions of the same skin. That's fine. You just can't submit 2 separate skins during the same week. Otherwise, that doesn't get, potentially accepted. It breaks a rule. You get the idea. Cool. So, Danielson, pretty cool approach. Very nice to look at. So, are you on Team Red? Are you on Team Yellow? Or are you on Team Blue? Which one are you? Feel free to comment below. Cool looking design, nice aesthetic. Let's see what comes of this. And let's see if you potentially get any of these accepted. Or maybe all 3 during the same week and we'll see who's truly the best colour. What's your favourite colour? Red, yellow or blue? Tell me now. Right, best of luck, sir. Let's now move on to your competition, for we have a scary-looking Still Fury garage door produced by Mr. Snake, Mr. Petition, and Mr. Yax. Right, so, Snake Eyes, why'd you change your name? What's up, buddy? Did you feel like you needed to change something in your life? Are you having a midlife skin creator crisis? But no, it's fine, I'm joking. Cool looking design, very nice. If people post a video, I'll put the effort in to make sure I look at it. Let's now make it night time. Go. Faster. No, I want night time, not dawn time. There we go. Now we got it. Nice glow-in-the-dark design. Very cool. If you like what you see, you know exactly what you might want to do. Best of luck to the likes of you three. Next up, here we have the Hippie Vibes Garage Door version 2, produced by Yupka, Frappy-chan, and Lancey. Very cute. Get a good look at that. Does it glow? Yes, indeed it does. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan? Are you a hippie? Well, have a look at that and make some considerations. Best of luck to the likes of you three. Your competition, what's next? Well, if we hop over to here, now we're delving into the likes of collection continuations. You know, a little bit earlier when I said very nice and colourful, reflective, in-your-face type of designs, well, say hello to the Neon Bismuth garage door. When you look at it during the day, when you go right up close, it's got all the colours of the rainbow. But at night time, it's just a very straightforward blue and red. Very cool. I've looked at this in game. It stands out very nicely. It retains the pattern of the Bismuth design. For if you do not realise, yes, this is a collection continuation. We have one Bismuth skin that was accepted. So if I type this in and take a look at it, you might be pleasantly surprised that about a year and a half ago, we had the Bismuth sheet metal door. And he's all by himself. He's all shared and alone. He never got a family. He never got a family. He's all by himself. He's so cheap. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But surely, maybe, possibly, with the likes of this potential brand new garage door right here, maybe it might finally have some family and feel happy inside. Wirecat, I know you've been putting a lot of effort in and trying to get another Bismuth skin being accepted. Oh yes, he has certainly tried. But I'm really digging this design for the garage door. Let's see what becomes of this. If this were to be accepted, would people potentially flock over and buy this out? Would people suddenly go crazy? I don't know. I don't know. Sheet metal doors this year haven't exactly been doing super great. Plus, this came out a year and a half ago. Would everybody instantly realise this is from the same collection? Probably. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of it. Plus, you know, when you look at all the listings, it's not like this huge, big, fat listings. It could easily go back up to $1. It's up to you if you want to jump on it. I will sit here and say this. I already own like 50 of them. I bought so many for a buy order. I just never got round to selling them. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what becomes of it. Splendid looking design, good sir. Keep up the good work. And, hey, let's see what you produce next. I would like to see... No, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Chairs. Yes, skin creators need to consider making more chairs and tables. Don't sit there and say, oh, they never get accepted in Rust doors. It's because you don't make them. All right? We just had a frog chair being accepted. Where's your excuse now? Right, anyway, so best of luck. Next up, what do we see? Yes, we have the cardboard garage door. So with Mr. Krabby getting his sheet metal door being accepted in the most recent Rust store, yeah, I had to make sure I followed him. It's not doing very well. Oh dear, but considering that we have this one in the same Rust store, I'm kind of not too surprised. But yeah, I can't really comment on this too much, unfortunately, because it's in the Rust store and it's not abnormal. But at the very least, tomorrow, with the Abnormal Barter stream, yes, look in the description right now. You'll see a link to all my socials, more specifically my Twitch channel. Next Wednesday for you, depending when you're watching this, I will be streaming at around 9 PM UK time. We'll look at all the skins here and we'll discuss how we're going to approach them. Now, one of them technically is already on the market, sort of. That's a funny thing to talk about. We'll discuss all of these skins here, look at and see what might we want to offer. We'll go to the builders as fast as possible. We'll be racing each other. And then afterwards, we'll look at the builder support. But unfortunately, that's not abnormal. We can only really buy it or do a build the very second that the next Rust door rotates in, the September 4 swipe Rust door. I don't have a lot of faith in that door. I'm just going to be straightforward with you. The garage door does look nice. If we did end up with a proper full set of cardboard deployables and whatnot, sure, I wouldn't be opposed to that. It's a bit silly. But hey, you know, If people want to live in cardboard, I say let them, alright? Personally, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of having a wooden building skin that was actually cardboard. Face punch. I know it'd be a good idea. Everybody wants to live like a tramp. At heart, they really do. Right, Crappy, best of luck to likes of you. Let's see what becomes of this. But yeah, I can't really comment on this because it's still in the current Rust store and it's not even abnormal. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow. Yep, of course. So keep an eye out. And yeah, that happens to be the last garage door skin. So I hope you've been enjoying all of those. For now, we can move on to the likes of armored doors, double doors, and more double doors. Yes. Right then. Let's go ahead and start yapping about the likes of the Dead Souls Armored Door. This is produced by K. Vladimir. It is part of his Dead Souls collection, and we're now going to go ahead and start yapping about that. Right then, so Dead Souls, you were quite successful towards the end of 2022, and then you stopped. Yeah, I think we've got like 4 skins accepted. And what do I see? The answer is, yep. So we have the likes of the sleeping bag, the sheet metal door, the wooden door, sheet metal door, then the AK. Unfortunately, it's all not doing super great. Yeah, that's not doing super great, is it? Now, if we were to see an armored door, I mean, yeah, looks nice. I think it would be very cool. Plus, I do like the idea. I do like the fact that you put like the 2 eye holes here for the hatch. Cute, silly. But I don't think this is going to dramatically change the likes of all those other skins, especially during the current time right now. So. Bit awkward, but it is what it is. So yeah, by all means, if you like this collection, you got a brand new one potentially on the horizon, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. K. Vladimir. Let's see how that turns out, but I don't think there's an investment to be made, so going to move on. Next up, what do we have? I have fire. I have a fire wooden double door produced by Lotner and Kolatinsky. Get a good look at this. Now, I actually showed this off in my special short video with a quick showcase of all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions. We haven't had a wooden double door except this year at all. No Twitch drop. No Rust store, nothing. So, yeah, I'm mad, so I'm going to set them on fire in protest. Yes, we have a lovely, straightforward neon design right here in front of you. And if you like it, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Let's move on, because you don't even have any competition this week. We're jumping straight into sheet metal double doors. Here we have Kratorius's cool-looking demonic double door. It looks like dragon fruit, but then it gets ever so sinister. Cool looking design. I showed this off in my special short video yesterday as well. Keep up the good work, Kratorius. Let's see what becomes of this. But you do have competition. Yes, you do. For we also have Neon Raid Me Double Door. This right here happens to be produced by the likes of Kira and Stranger Sailor. Come on, fight me. Come on. You know you want it. So yeah, this is quite literally begging people to come and attack them. Are you that type of person? Do you want this skin? Well, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's see what becomes of this. But I think we do happen to have, yes, it's another sheet metal double door. This is produced by Anubis Dunk. It is the Neon Nexus double door. A fairly straightforward colour scheme. A bright neon design. Are you a fan of this? Do you like what you see? Well, consider doing what you want to do. And yeah, best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Anubis Dunk. Let's see what becomes of this. And now, the last deplorable skin of the week just so happens to be Duck's Little Raiders Armored Double Door. I only have this picture, alright? Ages 12 up. Oh, I just made it good. Yes, awesome. So, it's like a little kid's plastic toy house thing. You know, if you ever send like a preschool, they always have them outside. You know, you can't fit in them. You're too big, but you get the idea. It's a cute little fun house toy door. Yeah, you get the idea. And you got the spinning things. Oh, mate, that's so awesome. Yeah, they'd have the tic-tac-toe on them or whatever. So, yeah, cute, silly. And I don't think we had another double armoured door since the Twitch drop, even though that's like 2 months ago. So, you know, it's fun to pace ourselves. But in terms of marketable armoured double door, we had that toxic one like 3 months ago, didn't we? So, I don't know what's going to become of this. We shall see. Regardless, it's another armoured double door. And if you want something like this in your life, pending you're old enough, then, you know, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Duck. Let's see what becomes of this. And that just so happens to be, as I said, the final deplorable skin of the week. So, out of all these deplorable skins, which one was your favourite? Which one did you like the most? Feel free to comment below. I'm going to take a real quick break, and then I'll move on to discussing the likes of all the weapons and tool skins. Right then, shall we move on and discuss the likes of these weapons and tool skins? Yes, here we have 2 rocks. A cone rock? What? Yeah, there you go. We've got a cone-shaped rock. It is produced by Hessiam, and we have a glow-in-the-dark version if you happen to like that. So, yeah. Is it on fire on the inside? Right, best of luck to you then, Mr. Hessiam. Let's see what becomes of this. Next up, what do we have? We have a hammer skin. Yep. Not sure what this is. It's a hammer for meat. Is that like metal or something? Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, I'm just a little bit confused. Now, this comes in two versions. Version 1 here, and version 2... Oh, it's got blood. Oh, no. Oh, no, those poor meaty animals. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, well, if you're thinking, I wouldn't mind another hammer skin being accepted, then look no further. Produced by Sky Noise, UHM&K, and Bello Life. Bella Filler. Sorry about that, I'm so sorry. Here we have the hammer of meat... Hammer for meat. Look, me making such a fuss has caused this to get a lot more attention now, I'm sure, so hey. Best of luck to the likes of you two. You really should take that hammer and smack me round the head. I'm so sorry. Right. Now we can move on to other tool skins. So here we have the likes of the Homicidal Hatchet. Oh, I wonder what this is in reference to. So, yeah, Firefly, Anetta. Cute idea. What's with everybody putting blood and tools this week? What's gone wrong? Are you alright? Are you good? Oh, dear. Oh, I will make rocks bleed. So, best of luck to the likes of you two. And, yeah. We're friendly, right? Next up, what do we have? Oh, it's a collection continuation. This right here is the Arctic Skull Hatchet. And, of course, you might remember the likes of the... You're not getting any favoritism from me. Where's the collection link? How can you have that but not a collection link? You're supposed to. I was trying to look for your collection, but you know what? You've upset me now. I'm not going to I have to bring it up. It's a collection continuation. Damn you. Right, Alloy Hook. Let's go ahead and take a look then. Arctic Skull Collection. If I must. Come on. There we go. Right then, so Arctic Skull Collection. When it first came out, I was like rubbing my hands and thinking, oh yeah, no, you know what, budget whiteout option. Well, only the SAR's really done good. Yellow, ooh, yeah, okay, ooh, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not holding up super great. But if we were to see a new skin being accepted, no, it'll be weapon only / tool only collection. Nothing's going to save it, I'm afraid. A bit unfortunate, but hey, regardless, do you like the skin? Do you like what you see? Do you want to see this being accepted? Are you a fan of the design? Not everything has to be seen in terms of investment. You can simply show support because you like the designs, you like the skins. So, best of luck to the likes of you two, and stop using my imagery. It's mean. People are going to think I'm odd. Plus, you know, it looks like you're trying to get favoritism. All you've got is disdain. So, next up, what do we have? Oh, look what you made me do. Right, moving on. Here we have some SAP skins to take a look at with some collection continuations. What do we see right here? Well, that happens to be the Last Hope SAP. It's produced by Drag and Normavan. Pretty cool looking design. Do we have an aim down the sight image? Do we have a name down the sight image? Do we have a name down the sight image? We don't have a name down the sight image. Right, Drag Normavan. Aim down the sight. That's what people most want to see. All right? It's like the most important part. If I were to look at the aim sight, it looks like it's got somewhat of a golden yellowy aim sight. That should be good for most environments, but I can't verify that because I didn't aim down the sight. Right, so yeah, do that, please. We would definitely recommend that. All right, thank you very much. Next up, what do we have here? It's the Dark Glory SAP. Do you have a name down the sight image? Do you have a name down the sight image? No. I have this at best. So what do we see here? See, I can't see the aim sight well enough. I think it's black. That should be fine, I guess. So, moving on. Cool design. Produced by Sodsender. That's a nice image, but I would have preferred aim down the sight. Why are these skin creators ever so naughty? Right, best of luck to you then, Mr. Sodsender. You do have competition, though. For what we have right here is the Solar SAP, produced by Mr. Gavahu. Yeah, oh, look at what that is! Oh, and I can see the aim sight. Perfection. See, that's what we want to see. Unbelievable. Anyway, so what's this? What's this? It's a collection continuation, didn't you hear me? Solar, MP5, and Python, if I can recall. Let's go ahead and take a look. Solar collection. Right, what we got? Come on, show me what you got. We have, yeah. The MP5 and the Python, unfortunately, down by 50%. Bit unfortunate. Would the likes of another weapon skin dramatically save these? Not really. I don't expect that to happen. Weapon-only collection, it happens far too much. Yeah. Very straightforward answer, I know. I'm very sorry to say. But, hey, regardless, if you like the skin, if you like the design, if you think, yeah, I'd like to see that being added to the game, then consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Kavahu. Let's see what becomes of this. but you do have competition, for we have the likes of the NORSEMAN SAP. Yes, quite some time back we got the likes of Caglian and Yenlar's NORSEMAN Tier 3 armour being accepted. Do you remember? Well, it's right there. So, yeah, unfortunately since then we haven't actually had another acceptance. Yeah, bit unfortunate. Get a good look at that design. I love the runic design right there on the panel there. That's looking very cute. That's looking very nice. And yeah, so, do you happen to like what you see? Are you a fan of this? Please consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Right, and as we look over to here with the NORSEMAN Tier 3, as I mentioned, that was accepted. All the other skins, not accepted. I don't think a SAP's going to dramatically save the likes of these two skins. Down 25, down 37. Bit of a problem, yeah, I know, but that's what happens sometimes. You'll see a collection get started and that's it. Yeah, oh dear, it's unfortunate, but you know what, Caglian, Yenla, you can always go back and do a version 2. There's nothing stopping you. Consider giving it a shot. Your SAP does look very nice. If that were to be accepted, I think that would definitely be a nice motivational push to consider giving it a shot. So, best of luck, but in terms of, am I going to invest into the likes of Tier 3? I already own a bunch. I'm not going to get any more, so I'm going to take a step back. So, best of luck to the likes of you too. Right, so let's put that away and start looking at the likes of the Thompson here. Recycled Hazmat Thompson, another collection continuation. We recently just had that bow skin being accepted, didn't we? Yep, aim down the sight. I don't see it, I'm upset. Azzy, aim down the sight, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. So, as we look at the more recent skins, we can see that Hazmat bow right there. And let me go back over to here and show you that Hazmat bow. It was recycled Hazmat bow. Is that going to still work? Is it going to still work? Is it going to still work? Come on. There it is. Yep. So, that sold hardly anything. Do you remember this? It sold hardly anything. Only 4,749 subscribers. It's currently on the Steam market, sitting here at a humble price of $1.54. Now, that's not exactly a doomed skin, but it's probably helped out with the fact that this was bought by hardly anyone, unfortunately, and it's got hardly any listings. Now, I do believe initially some people trying to buy it out, trying to do some funny business with it, but nothing's really happened since then. The barders, yeah, they're still the same, basically. If we were to see another recycled Hazmat skin, this Thompson skin, for example, would it dramatically help out the likes of the bow skin? I doubt it. Weapon only collection. That, of course, applies for tools as well, because you never know. Those recycled Hazmat tools might be accepted. So, yeah, regardless, if you like the design, if you think this looked cool, by all means, consider showing some support. But if you're thinking, do I want to invest into it? I probably wouldn't. But hey, if you think you can pick some of these up with a cheap buy order, by all means go for it. You never know. Maybe that does get manipulated in the future. We shall see. So yeah, just giving you a little hint. Right then, so best of luck to you, Azzy, regardless. Nice looking skin. But in the future, aim down the sight. People will appreciate that a lot. Alright, so best of luck to you, sir. Right then, what do we have over here? We got some SAR skins to take a look at, then some LR300 skins, then some AK skins. Who would have guessed? AK-47s? Yes. There's a lot of them. I didn't realise there's so many. Right then, White Core SAR. So somewhat recently, Slivkey has produced a very cool looking clothing and armour set called White Core. None of the skins were accepted. But now, we happen to have potentially a series of weapons. Now, Slivkey, just going to point this out, very nice touch to put the white on the aim sight, but that's not going to be super helpful in the likes of the snow, is it? Add like an extra little bit of black or something on it, and then people will greatly appreciate it. So that's just a little thing for him. But yeah, a potential whitish themed set with the white camo design on the weapons. Do you appreciate? Do you like? Are you looking forward to that? We shall see. But yeah, that would be the first White Core skin to be accepted if that were to be the case. Because yeah, Facepunch did not want to accept any of that, unfortunately. So yeah. Right then, moving on. Here we happen to have the likes of the Ancient Legacy SAR produced by Mr. Legacy. Get a good look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Aim down the sight. Perfection. Green. Yeah, that should be good. Now, this is a perfect example. Whilst there's green on the aim sight here, it's also got the black outline. Very good for various different environments. Perfection. Thank you very much there, good sir. That is how people should consider doing it. Right, so very cool looking design. You got mammoths, or is that... No, it's just straight up elephants. Sorry about that. Cool looking design. If you're a fan, consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Legacy. Next up, what do we have? It is the Feel the Fear LR300. This is produced by Raylion Cobra. Get a good look at that. Now, if we were to aim down the sight... Where is the aim down the sight image? I am not amused. Is that green? I can't tell because you aim down the sight. 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 Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. I look very silly, but nope, you didn't do it. Come on. That's what we want most. Right, guys. Nice looking skin, but yeah, I kind of wanted to look at the aim down the sight. I think it's light green. Consider doing that in the future. Cool looking design. It's got like the centipede. Skeletal centipede? That sounds like a cool metal band. Anyway. Cool idea. Let's see what becomes of that. Best of luck to likes of you two. Next up, here we have the Bird of Luck LR300. Yes, this happens to be a collection continuation. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan of this? Because we've recently had some very cool looking Bird of Luck skins. Yes, yes, yes. Unfortunately, it's a weapon only collection, so it hasn't really held up very well. And another weapon skin isn't exactly going to change everything, but what a lovely looking aim down the sight image. That's exactly what I want to see. Now, hopping back over to here, Bird of Luck. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. No, not Nerd of Luck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Bird luck. Is that what we're calling it now? Alright, well there you go. So, get a good look at that. Recently we did have a Thompson skin being submitted. Now we have an LR300. If either of these skins were to be accepted, would it cause any of these to spike up? No, because weapon only collection. By default, that's what you should assume. Very nice looking skins. I will give it that. But that AK was sold for $3 and now it sells for 95 cents. So you can kind of get the good idea of how that's likely to turn out. Yeah, awkward. Sorry. So, yeah, a little bit, I'm very sorry to say, but yeah, I can't trust that. Nice looking skin though, let's go give it a proper good look. So, yes. Sana, keep up the good work. Do we have the love? Oh, come on, with the gift showcasing how you designed it. You know people like them. Don't be afraid, please do it more. So, yep, lovely looking design. If you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to likes of you. Senat. So yeah, lovely looking skin. Keep up the good work, and yeah, let's see what happens with the likes of this in the future. Keep up the good work, Sana. Let's now move on to the next skins. Right, here we have the AK-47s, and well, here we start off with the likes of the Moss Power AK. I showed this off in my special little short video. Yes, I did, and basically, this happens to be quite well camouflaged in the green. Oh yes, but it might be a little bit moist on your fingers and whatnot. And it might have like bugs in it. Aim down the sight, and what do we see? Where's the aim down the sight image? Aim down the sight image. No, don't do it to me, Delaroy. No! Oh, Delaroy, you know we want to see the aim down the sight image, and you hit it in every single picture. How could you do this? All right, you can vaguely see it there. It is a red aim sight. I've seen it myself, but son up. Delaroy. Please consider in the future showcasing the aim down the sight. That's what people most want to see. It's a cool looking set, but yeah, people want to see what the aim down the sight looks like. They'd greatly appreciate it. So best of luck to likes of you, sir. But you do have competition, for we have Oasis AR. Yeah, Oasis is having a reunion. No, I'm joking. But yeah, here we have Fuff with his Oasis AR. Lots of nice looking water. Very refreshing. Cool looking design. Get a good look at that reflection. Do you like it? Are you a fan? Aim down the sight image, and what do we see? A nice light turquoise-ish blue coloration. Very nice to look at, and I'm sure quite a lot of people would appreciate. Best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Fuff. Next up, what do we have? The Polar 1 AK-47. We have gifts. We have gifts. Sweet, delicious looking gifts. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much there, Mr. VHS. Right, aimed in the sight image. Perfection. Thank you very much. And what do we see? Standard black aim sight. Very good. That's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Should be good for pretty much every single environment. Very cool looking design. It's about to get very chilly, and that's probably the perfect skin for the occasion. So, if you happen to be a fan, if you like what you see, consider showing your support to likes of Mr. VHS. Oh, it actually looks like it's white. Is it like some sort of grey? In the future, VHS, showcase the aim down the sight image in some good lighting during the day, not like dusk. So, yeah, just it helps out people. They want to see it, but if they can't see it well, problems. So, best of luck. Next up, what do we have here? It's the Special Purpose AK-47 produced by 9K. Get a good look at the likes of this. Yes. Look very nice. Cool looking design. Aim down the sight, aim down the sight, aim down the sight, aim down the sight, aim down the sight. I'm going to pull my hair out. I'm going to pull my hair out. You're going to make me pull my hair out. Don't do it. Oh, there we go. 9K, you're always there for me. Thank you very much. Standard somewhat dark aim sight. Perfectly fine, no issue with that. So yeah, nice looking design, looking pretty sweet. Thank you very much, good sir, with the aim down the sight image. So, if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Mr. 9K. Next up, we happen to have the likes of the Space Camouflage AK-47, produced by Sapesh. Get a good look at that. Nice little lighting there. Aim down the sight, perfection. Yep, dark aim sight, seems to be black, perfectly fine. Cool looking design, yep. So, if you're a fan of this, if you like what you see, please consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Sapesh. What do we have over here? This here is the Manga AR. Manga AK-47, I guess you could say. And I do like the design, but how many people have made a manga/anime themed skin in the past? I don't want to say I'm mean to you, Mr. Ideal, but it does get made a lot. In fact, we have an anime AK accepted last year, and it didn't even have any anime on it. Don't get me started. Anyway, so I mean, for what it is, it's cool. It looks nice. Scary, angry blob is going to be angry at you. Yes. I do like the design. I just don't think it needed to be called manga. I think it could have been called something completely different. So, hey, still cool looking design. I like the aesthetic, and the aim sight looking pretty sweet. So, if you like what you see, then consider showing support. Best of luck to likes of you, Ideal. Where's my Froggy AK, huh? I mean, you know people would like that. You know they would. Right, next up, what do we have here? We have the multiplayer camo AK-47, produced by House 9CR. It is ever so crimson red. Well, it's slightly more pinkish, but you get the idea. Cool looking rose colour. Rose red, I guess you could say. Yeah. I think we could accept with that answer. Nice to look at. Aim down the sight. There wasn't aim down the sight image, but I did see it was in the dark, and I don't think... Oh, there you go. Perfect. Thank you very much, good sir. And it looks to be a standard black aim sight. Nothing wrong with that. Seems A-okay with me. Now, this does come in two versions, one without stickers. So if you're not a fan of stickers, or if you want to go put your own stickers on it, then you know what to do. So, lovely looking design. Best of luck to likes of you, sir. Let's see what becomes of this. But, again, we still have more competition. We have Red Swamp AK-47, produced by Mr. Sendox. Get a good look at that. Yeah, we got more. It doesn't stop. There's always going to be more AKs. Yep, perfectly fine looking design. The aim down the sight image looking to be a very dark red. Very cool. Best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Sendox. But we still have more AKs. We have Magma AK-47. It doesn't glow. It's produced by Peppercullen Universe Kid. Get a good look at that. Very cool. Very warm to the touch, potentially. Very nice. Cool stuff. No, hot stuff coming through. Red aim sight. Very nice. Best of luck to likes of you too. But we do happen to have another very hot looking AK. For we have Hellfire, produced by Sir Q and Himmick. Yep. So I think this is actually a second attempt. I do remember there was a bunch of Hellfire skins being produced by these guys in the past. But yeah, get a look at that. Was my aim down sight image. Am I going to have to freeze frame this? It looks like it has a red aim sight. Come on, Sir Q and Himmick. Where's my red aim sight? I want to see it. Oh, okay, look. You might sit there and say, oh, that's the aim down the sight image. No, it's not. It's to the side. That's idle. I want to see it aiming down. God, that is a red aim sight. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it looks like... I shouldn't have to look at that to find out. Anyway, nice looking skin. Keep up the good work, you two. And do some version 2s of the ones you made before. I think a lot of people would appreciate the Hellfire collection. And I know it was a collection. If the skins are still in the workshop, you know, make a collection list and whatnot. Don't hide them. Right then, so yeah, that was it. That was the final weapon skin of the week. Which ones did you like the most? Which ones would you like to see potentially be accepted in upcoming Rust stores? Which ones do you think have a genuine good chance of being accepted in upcoming Rust stores? Feel free to comment below. I'm going to take a real quick break, and then we're going to move on to the likes of the clothing and the armor skins. Right then, people, shall we jump in and take a look at all those clothing and armor skins? First up, we have Burger. Did you ever wake up one day and I wish to become Burger? Well, gentlemen, you no longer have to wait, for we have Burger Head. Do you smell that? It is happiness. Mishka, Demon, we finally have it. We've accomplished our dreams. We can now become Burger. Now, a lot of very hungry bears might chase after you. Yes, there is a bit of drawback, but we finally get to have those ever so crisp pieces of lettuce. Those divine sliced tomatoes, those ever so cheesy slices, and the wonderful Tasty steamed hams. Oh, yes. Between those buns on our heads. What a glorious time it is. So if you happen to like this wonderful looking burlap head wrap, please consider showing support. Best of luck to likes of you too, and we can all become burger. Next up here we have the rifled bandana and poncho. Get a good look at this. Very nice and cool looking design. Produced by Sean Mick. That's looking very nice and discreet. Do you like it? Are you a fan? Do you think yes? I could potentially see myself wanting that. Then look no further than considering showing some support maybe. Best of luck to likes of you, Sean Mick. Let's see what this looks like in the future. Next up we have the likes of the Undead bandana. Have a look at the likes of this. Looking very nice, looking very cool. That's a nice looking design. Now, the transparency, I will give it that. Very interesting design there. Oasis humour. If this isn't accepted, consider doing something like this for like a scarecrow design or something for Halloween. I think people will greatly appreciate that. I like it a lot. I just don't know if with a recent bandana and poncho being accepted, Face Punch going to be super into that. And if you don't have a Halloween design figured out yet, I think that would work out very nicely. So up to you. But yeah, I think it looks cool. So best of luck to the likes of you too. Let's see how that turns out. Next up, what do we have here? It is another golden chain poncho. Look, listen here, Mr. Say Chains. You already got one accepted. Now you're just being silly. I know you called it diamond chains, but it's basically the same thing. Alright? A lot of people might be a little bit confused, but I'm referring to the chains poncho. The chain poncho. Gold chain poncho. Yep, that's it. It's basically the same thing. So, I like how it went to ice. That's cool. Anyway. Okay, was that a little Easter egg there, Mr. Bipolar Penguin? Anyway, yeah, so we've already got this. It's basically the same thing. Hey, it's cool, but like, you know, come on now. Where's those gold boots? You just got the golden gloves. Where's the gold boots? I need some very nice, lovely looking gold boots to go with my wonderful looking road sign gloves. Come on, Say Chains, don't fear it. Like, you've already got this, and I'd be incredibly surprised if Face Punch accept this one again as well. We'll see, but it's kind of the same thing, mate. So, we'll see what becomes of this. But don't fear the idea of continuing what you already had. Make it all gold. Don't fear it. Try for it. Gold chains, hoodie and pants can be done. We just need a lot of chains. So best of luck to the likes of you, sir. But no, that isn't a collection continuation. Next, here we have Champion of Rust. Yes, we've just had the Olympics and this man has won it all. Is he Phelps? I mean, well, clearly that's the reference. All right, cool. Mr. 38, that's a clever idea. That's a perfectly fine looking idea, yeah. So, yes, if you want to become an Olympic gold medalist, look no further than considering showing your support for the idea of Champion of Rust poncho. Best of luck to you, Mr. 38. Then we have the Rave Up hide poncho and hide pants. It's very shiny. It's very stylish. You wouldn't know because you don't understand style. This is produced by Mr. GBG and Kit, and it's very reflective. Oh, yes, indeed it is. So I think a lot of people might potentially appreciate the likes of that design. If you are one of them, then consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Whoops, went to the left there. Right, now we are moving on to hoodie and pants. This man does not want friends. He wants to be left alone. He is very angry all the time. He is raging mad. Produced by Yinit. I actually don't know how to pronounce your name. Could you tell me? Right, and other than that, very cool looking design. It's all red, and his face is all red because he's angry. So if you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to you. Good sir. Next up, what do we have here? It is Cubist and Amatadema with a Nightfall hoodie and pants. That is very, 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 very shiny. Oh my god, look at his arse. Oh god, yes, it's so shiny. But no, it really did. It really did. Anyway, I mean, am I trying to be a superhero here? I am the shiniest one of all. Everybody will notice. Well, in all fairness, it does look very good. So, yeah. Let's see what becomes of this. Oh, it kind of looks like Power Rangers. That means you have to make a red one, and a green one, and a yellow one. You got to do it now. Let's see what becomes of that. All right, best of luck to likes of you too. But honestly, I'm not joking. You could go for it. Then do like Power Rangers, like face masks. If that works out well, you're going to make so much money. People would love to do that for their clans. You know they would. Right, cool idea. Let's see what becomes of this. Best of luck to you, sir. Sirs, I should say. Now, we are moving on to Tier 2 armor. And what do we have right here? It's a collection continuation. Now, honestly, Boris, damned in, I would have waited. I would have put something else out, because you've rushed out your boots and gloves and your hoodie and pants and your tier 2 now. It worked so far, but you've got a lot of competition, and you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, this isn't the only tier 2 armor that's been submitted this week. So, cool looking design. Now let's hop back over to here and start talking about the progress with the Heavy Knight collection. So, of course, we started off with the jacket, very cool, and then we had the hoodie and pants immediately next week, very cool, and then immediately after that we got the tier 3, very cool. Last week we had the boots and gloves being submitted, nice, and now, tier 2 armor. Are we going to get the boots and gloves being accepted and then the tier 2, or is neither of them going to be accepted, or is the tier 2 going to be accepted over this and then we don't have these anymore? It's a bit awkward, and this is a bit of a problem because technically speaking, their own collection is competing with each other. Now, they have been quite successful with 3 consecutive acceptances in a row, but there might be a bit of a break. We shall see. We shall see what happens next. But, yeah, I really do think they should have waited it out a fair bit. Hey, I will sit here and say this. We have clearly seen, with the arrival of new core pieces being accepted, the previous skins have spiked in demand and spiked in price ever so nicely. At one point, both of these are at like $4. Now, as time has gone on and more people have been able to sell theirs, of course, the prices have gone back down again. You know, it's not surprising. But if we do get that tier 2 armor, all the boots and gloves being accepted immediately, it'll probably bounce up again. It'll probably potentially do even better. Now, of course, that didn't really happen to the jacket with these appearing, but I feel like the core pieces, more specifically, would greatly appreciate it. So we'll see what becomes of this. I look forward to finding out what happens next. But there is competition. There is a lot of competition for a tier 2 set this week. So it's up to you. If you feel very strong with the idea of wanting to invest into Heavy Knight, you're more than welcome to do so. That tier 3 armor, that's in the current rush store. But it's marketable tomorrow because it's abnormal. And of course, tomorrow I will be doing my abnormal barter stream. So again, 9 PM UK time. I'll be on my Twitch. We'll be discussing all the skins here in front of me. And we'll be considering how much we want to offer for all of them and how we approach all of them. You get the idea. Cool. So, yeah, we've got to wait it out a little bit longer. Now, here we go. What's next, Hedge? What are you so concerned about? Commando Tier 2 version 2 is here. It came back. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Don't worry. There's no favoritism. I try my best to avoid doing votes. So, yeah. Anyway, so Coast Salmon have decided to whip out Commando Tier 2 just before September Force-White. Surely there's no competition. Surely this was a perfectly fine time to whip this out. Oh, yes. So, yeah, what's wrong here? Nothing. That's fine. You know, we just had the Commando hoodie and pants being accepted, of course, with the likes of that. We saw the tier 3 bounce up a fair bit. Very nice to see, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciated it. Another black clothing and armor collection. Very nice. Very cool, I guess, even though we've had quite a lot of them anyway. But anyway, focusing this. Let's see how these potentially, release tomorrow, because both of them are abnormal. I don't know what the barter support's going to look like, but we can question that tomorrow, of course, with tomorrow's stream. If we do see the likes of that tier 2 armor being accepted, yes, both the tier 3 and the tier 2 are expected to spike in price. We very much expect it. But will it appear? Will it be accepted? When the first tier 2 was submitted, it wasn't accepted. That was about a month ago. So now we're sitting in the same position. Surely it doesn't have any competition, right? Surely it'd be good. So, yeah, if you want to get invested in likes that because you feel very confident, I mean, sure, you're more than welcome to do so. But I was anticipating something being submitted this week that I'm going to talk about next that I think might potentially be a bit of a concern for this. What's wrong, Hedge? Commando's well liked. Yeah, I know you mentioned the Heavy Knight. Okay, yeah, sure, but either one, that'd be nice. But no, it's not that... It's this. Black Diamond's here. Black Diamond Tier 2. It's nice and shiny. It's right here in front of you. It's out. It's submitted. And I'm not surprised in the slightest. I knew the skin creators would be biding their time, waiting for the September Force-White. For if you haven't noticed, over the past few weeks, most of the skins in these rush stores have been early picks. don't you think they would have been catching on with the likes of that? Don't you think they're probably going to submit it just before the September Force Wipe roster? Why September Force Wipe? Well, it's expected to have a lot of people jumping in for Force Wipe, therefore a lot of people see the roster, therefore potentially a lot more people buy the skins. It's smart. And that right there is a very lovely flex skin, full of diamonds, nice and shiny. I think a lot of people will be appreciating that. And I think a certain Tier 3 would appreciate that as well, you know. So, yes, it's the same situation. We've just talked about Commando, where when the hoodie and pants are accepted, it spiked demand, spiked in price. Did very nicely, the Tier 3 armor I'm talking about. Yes, we now have Black Diamond Tier 2 right here. If that gets accepted and appears with the very next rush door, oh yeah, I would be surprised if this bounces up ever so nicely. And more specifically, if you were to go look at these skins here, both the Tier 3 pieces have less than 100 quantity on the Steam market, and it's very thin. There's like nothing there. It could easily go up to $3. Now over to here, this chestplate, only 48 listings. What? Yeah. It's just tons of ones there. What's going on? Well, let me tell you, if we see that Tier 2 being accepted, ooh, it's going to look very fun. Right, so, you get the idea. Both of them are looking to be very interesting options. Bad Trip, Hulk, they tend to be quite successful with their skins being accepted. So, we shall see, more specifically, collection skins. We'll see what becomes of it. I'm basically rubbing my hands already. So, best of luck to the likes of you two, and if you want to get involved, you're more than welcome to do so. Best of luck, best of luck. Right then, so next up we have Tier 3 armor. Here we have the Neon Reaper face mask and chest plate. It is quite nice and shiny, produced by Shedmon, blue and pink. Are you a fan? Do you like what you see? Well, consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Shedmon. Looking very nice and very, very cool. Next up, what do we have? We have Disguise Soulless Face Mask and Chest Plate. Yep, this is a black but with a slightly green tint Tier 3 set. Looking very nice, looking very interesting. Now, a lot of people have been asking me somewhat recently, Hedge, if we do end up with a jungle biome, wouldn't like dark green skins potentially be sought after? Well, we don't know what the jungle looks like yet, if it were to be coming out. But maybe, I mean, you'd expect, you know, jungles to be very dense, dark, green, we shall see. So maybe certain skin creators are thinking ahead. Maybe we could potentially see this being accepted. Who could help them out? Well, maybe it's you. Consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Verona. Next up, here we have the Russia Tier 3 set, produced by Little Ranger and Graham Crowan. Get a good look at this. Cool looking face mask. Now, is this in reference to a certain game where you get paid a lot? I'm not sure. I don't know. Depends on what day it is, I'm sure. Anyway, cool looking design. And then we have the... oh, no, sorry, we don't have the chest plate, do we? Well, you can still see it all there. So, yeah, lovely looking design there. Little Ranger and Graham Crowan. If anyone here is a fan, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Right, now we can talk about this Tier 3 set. That's a collection continuation. It's Blackstone. Don't we already have Commando and Black Diamond? Yeah. Oh, dear. Right, here we go. Potential another black clothing and armor collection to become active? Well, we shall see. So, produced by Jimmy Tedeschi and Nullfoot. Here we have the return of Blackstone. And how many did we have in the end being accepted? Because it kind of got split apart from Obsidian, didn't it? What was it called again? What was the original one called? What was it called? So, it was Blackstone, and what was the rock? Polished Obsidian. That was it. Yep. So we only have 2 weapon skins, and that SAR's actually not doing too bad. Very nice to see. Anyway, Tier 3 armor. Looks nice. I'm not going to say no. It's just awkward timing because we already have 2 active black clothing and armor collections. If there was a third one, oh dear, oh dear. Regardless, seeing this, if it were to be accepted, would that dramatically improve and go up ever so nicely? Maybe the SAR, but I'm not sure what's going on. I think a lot of people... Oh, maintenance. Well, there you go. With the SAR, it's already doing alright. The AK, not so much. By default, I would say I don't expect that much to happen, but that SAR has been behaving quite interestingly as of recent, so keep your eyes open if you want to jump onto that. Regardless, I think it'll go up in price in the future anyway. But yeah, if you like what you see, consider showing your support. But yeah, it's just a bit awkward with the timing. Now, it's not just this one, because we also happen to have Cursed Tier 3 armor, which does look nice. But again, it's another potential black clothing and armor collection. Now, the face mask, maybe not so much. Maybe the red and the white on here maybe just kind of doesn't make it so bad. But anyway, Curse Collection, earlier this year, quite successful as a primitive set. Zinc and Mr. Gunyer have decided to make another attempt for the Tier 3 armour. Let's see what becomes of this. Right then, so let's go remind you of Cursed Collection. Where's the deer skull mask? Anyway, so, as you can see, very primitive, and it worked out ever so nicely. With all these primitive skins being accepted, most of it worked out. Now you might wonder, why is that doing so badly then, Hedge? Well, that came out for the very first roster of the year. The very first roster in January 2024. And all of those skins sold an absurd amount. Basically, every single one became oversaturated. So don't be surprised to see these are struggling. They sold far too much compared to actual genuine demand. Whereas all of these skins sold much more conveniently and, well, you know, reasonably, I should say. So you get the idea, I'm sure. Right then. If we were to see Tier 3 armour being accepted, would any of these spike demand spike in price? We did kind of see that with Neanderthal, didn't we? Yes, we did. I'm not sure if it's something to be fully behind, but hey, we'll see. I have brought that up, though. Who knows? Maybe if we do have complete the sets, we'll see the likes of the deer skull mask. That'd be cool. Burlap clothing, that'd be cool. We'll see. But Tier 3? We'll keep our eyes open, won't we? So, best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Gunyer and Mr. Zinc. We'll see what happens next. It's a cool looking design. It's just, yeah, the original one didn't get accepted. It leaves me questioning a few things. Also, with the likes of Commando and, of course, Black Diamond. Awkward, but hey, we'll see. It's up to Face Punch. Right then, so am I going to invest into those primitive skins? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to fully go all in. They're already doing quite all right, and I don't think the ones that are oversaturated are going to improve that much either if we saw that appearing. So yeah, I'll take a step back. And that just so happens to be the final clothing and armour skin of the week. So out of all of these clothing and armour skins, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in the future? And, yep, consider that for all of the skins in this video. Yes, every single one in this collection. Which ones were your favourite? Which ones would you like to see being accepted in upcoming Rust stores? Right, so, thank you very much for watching this video so far. We have a few more things to address. Next week, we're going to have Rust Space Invaders as a Twitch Rivals event, and there are Twitch drops. We are well aware of that. Unfortunately, we only know 2 of them at the moment. We know of the Jackhammer, and we know of the Sheet Metal Double Door. When all of the skins are revealed, I will do a video showcasing all of them. That I will definitely do for sure. But we don't know all of them yet. So I get the feeling we're going to find out all of them when we get the Face Punch blog for September. So if I go over to here, this Thursday, there will be a September blog that comes out. As you can see, we have one for the likes of August, and then we have the likes one for July, and then one for June, and then one for May. Yeah, when we have a update, when we have a force wipe, that is when we'll have the blog post. And that will be this Thursday, 7 PM UK time. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that is when we're going to find out what all the Twitch drops are. And as of now, I truly believe it's going to be all general drops. I think maybe some captains might be dropping skins, but there's like 20 teams here, so we'll see. Alright, cool. So we know Twitch drops are on the horizon for September. And of course, I'm sure many of you are well aware that we're going to have Twitch drops in October, the Charitable Rust Skins competition. We'll find out what the winners are. We'll see potentially if any of these skins are going to end up being the charitable skins in the Rust store, or which ones will be our Twitch drops. So yeah, we know what's coming out, technically speaking, for September and October. Very nice to keep up to date with. And yeah, that's basically it. So we'll hop back over to here and I'll quickly point out, if you want to set yourselves up with a lovely followed authors list, because of course with all these brand new skins that have been submitted, I have them in a lovely presentable order. I'm sure many of you are quite envious with my lovely followed authors list. Well, just look in the top right corner of this video right now, you'll see a special card has appeared. If you were to click it, it'll navigate you to a special video which will showcase to you the various different ways in which you can build up your own followed authors list. It's up to you in however way you want to do it. And I shall also bring up that we have a brand new top picks list from TGG, that German guy. Get a good look at all these skins in his top 10 lists and all the skins down here. I know we discussed them last week, but there are a few new skin creators there. Maybe you might want to consider following them, keeping an eye on their brand new works in the future. And also please consider watching his most recent YouTube video showcasing these skins as well. Get a good look at all of those skins. Let's see which ones get accepted in the very next Rust store. And I will now sit here and say, with the next Rust store, I think we're going to find out if we're going to have complete the sets next Rust Door after that. So usually in the second and third week of September, we would see complete the sets happening. So yeah, this is 2022, as you can see, all these lovely looking skins. So we'll see what becomes of it. We'll see what happens. If you want to, refresh your brain and be up to date for what potentially could be a candidate for complete the sets. Right, so yes, this is my complete the sets candidates collection. It's not official, but it's definitely giving you a very good idea of who or what is a very perfect candidate for the likes of what could be picked out for complete the sets. All of these skins are representatives of their collections. All of these skins themselves could be picked for complete the sets. We shall see, but I would advise you that you actually look at these skins and then click them and then scroll down when you're on the workshop page and look at their collection links and see all the other skins in the same collection that could also potentially be picked out. So yeah, Capybara Hammer, I wouldn't say no to that. So yeah, look at all those skins. They are representatives. Look at the collection links that they have. Get a good look at all the potential skins in those collections. You got a perfect idea then of what potentially could be a candidate. And yeah, I can finally stop yapping now. So don't forget, this collection is linked in the description. You can go look at all of that yourself. I also have a video that I produced which just basically went over all the details. I believe I submitted this about a month ago. Yeah, don't talk, I talk. Complete the sets 2024 Rust skin candidates. I'm running out of breath, so I'm just going to stop now. Right, so yeah, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a splendid week. Keep an eye out for if we're going to get complete the sets. I'd probably tweet it out or have it mentioned in my upcoming Rust Door rotation video. All good. I do believe we'll find out about all those brand new Twitch drops very, very soon. So yeah. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears out, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely weekend. We'll see you again later. Bye.